Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McKola inside Ewood Park in the press area. A little bit different for us lot. Didn't have a ticket, didn't get one in the ballot for the away end. So Wes Brown and Blackburn kindly sorted us out with a little spot in the press area. Now we did ruffle a few feathers in the press area, but you know what? We don't care. That's what we do best. We ruffle feathers. And I think it was what was the phrase? Um, got us fooled into thinking we're parts of the media. We don't want to be parts of the media. We are just football fans. And thankfully, people like Blackburn Rovers see what we do and they give us opportunities. So tar to them and tar to Big Wes as well. But anyway, Manchester United beat Blackburn 2-1 today to set up a last 8 meeting with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Probably the most difficult draw we could have got from the last 8 when you considered some of the teams that are left in it. I really did want I wanted a trip to Lincoln, you know. That's what I personally wanted, Lincoln away. But it didn't happen. We've got Chelsea, the place where we lost 4-0 earlier on in the season. So we'll be hoping to revenge that as well. But yeah, when you get those big teams like Chelsea, you'd rather get a home draw. When it's a team like Blackburn or Lincoln or Millwall, you don't mind an away trip to go to a nice stadium. We had 8,000 United fans in that away end today. Well, close to 8,000. It was just over 7.5. And they were absolutely bouncing today. There was other Reds in and around the home end as well. A few of them getting chucked out when United went 2-1 up. But overall, it was good enough for Manchester United today. We made a few changes as well. Ashley Young and Darmian played at fullback. Felt they had mixed fortunes. Ashley Young was great going forward and did okay defensively. Matteo Darmian didn't have the best of games. Smalling, again, was getting pulled out of position quite a lot. And for the first goal, Marcus Rojo went to Marvin Emnes. Marvin Emnes has beaten him, and then he's played the pass through to Graham, and Smalling's got caught. Graham's got in, and he's made it 1-0 to Blackburn. And then from there, United did well to get back into the game. Henrik Mkhitaryan with a fantastic through ball to Marcus Rashford, who rounded the keeper and then slotted it in to make it 1-1. And you're thinking, yes, straight back into the game. Exactly what Manchester United would have wanted. Exactly what Jose Mourinho would have wanted as well. He was standing out there barking orders out throughout the whole game. He didn't leave his technical area, which was great to see. Second half, it took us 15 minutes to make those substitutions and bring on Pogba and bring on Zlatan Ibrahimovic, but Jose did call for the big guns in the end. Was there a disallowed goal when it was 2-1 or 1-1? Blackburn had a disallowed goal as well. I think it would have made it 2-1, and luckily, fortunately, the referee called that one off. But United went straight back down the other end. Pogba picks out an excellent ball. It was just over here. Pogba picked out an excellent ball for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan, I'm not sure whether he thought he was offside because he looked across the line like, am I off? Am I on? And then he took the ball down, and we've seen him miss some easy opportunities in recent weeks, but he didn't miss that one. He made sure, just like, was it similar to the goal against Crystal Palace, which won it as well? But Zlatan made sure today. He made sure that went in, and it did. And United now go through. We've got Chelsea, as I said, in the last 8. Thomas in the comments says, how do people feel that we've drawn against Chelsea? Like I said, I would have rather have got Chelsea at home than away, even though United would have deposited the money out of my bank in an hour's time. But I would have rather got Chelsea at home than away. But it's not in the league. It's a cup game. Anything can happen in the cup, as the old cliche goes. And if we beat Chelsea, we've beaten probably the strongest team apart from ourselves in the competition. We'll be in the last 4, and then we'll be favourites to win the cup. So beating Chelsea in the quarterfinals, beat them in the final. You need to beat the big teams to win the cup. And if we beat them, we will be favourites for that cup. And who knows, we could be going into it full of confidence, having lifted a trophy at Wembley next week, hopefully against Southampton, having got into the last 16 of the Europa League. And then when you're in the last 8 of the cup, anything can happen. It is a difficult draw, though, the most difficult draw that we could have got. And like I said, I would have liked a Lincoln away or a Millwall away or something like that. As Junior said in the comments, though, it is revenge time. Guys, what did you make of the game today? Which formation would Mourinho play to tackle the 3-4-3 of Chelsea? That's a good question. Rashad. But you know what? I'd have to have a little think about that one. I'd go 4-3-3 because you've got the Carry Carrera, Pogba probably would be your midfield. You've got whoever out wide, Mickey Marshall, Zlatan through the middle. And I think a 4-3-3 against a 3-4-3 would work quite well. We'd have a lot of width up top. We'd have our two fullbacks there who can counter against their three. Costa against the centre halves. I'd be quite confident with a 4-3-3 against them. I don't think we could play a 4-2-3-1. I think that'd leave us far too open defensively. As we were far too open at some times today. At the back, Blackburn were creating a lot of opportunities for themselves, and I would have felt if Blackburn had a little bit more about them, they would have scored a few more today, but they didn't, and that's thankfully for us. And also, when Man United make changes, we changed up two of the back four, and Bailey was taken out of the centre half as well. When you make those kind of changes, it's going to affect the way the team plays. We didn't have Dave in between the sticks. Romero conceded his first goal in, I think, 6 or 7 games as well today, which is interesting. And well done to him. But overall today, look, I'm buzzing. United, yeah, we've lost once against Hull in a game. What did I think of that kid that ran onto the pitch? Absolutely loved it. Fair play to him. Hope he got in there and had a good celebration with that out of that. But yeah, what was I talking about then before I went on? Herrera suspended for San Etienne, so arrest him. Yeah, that's probably why he played today. He'll get a rest midweek ahead of the final. What's my favourite championship team? I haven't got one. This United will be tested after a long time. We will be tested, but along this unbeaten run, we've had a few difficult games as well. We've beaten Spurs, things like that. All 3 trophies are possible. Of course, all 3 trophies are possible. Will we do it? I think if we go further in the Europa League, it's going to make our league campaign a little bit more difficult. The FA Cup, you never know what can happen with that. But now we're in a final. You got to hope that we get at least 1 trophy this season. My opinion on Mkhitaryan is absolutely fantastic. He wasn't at his flying best today, but he was one of the best players that we had, particularly in the first half. And that ball for Marcus Rashford was fantastic. Pogba's pass for Zlatan was fantastic as well. And United are through to the last 8. That's all that matters in the cup. You want to be in the hat. We were in the hat, and we've got Chelsea next. I still have an agenda to Zlatan. Kadir, you're talking absolute bollocks, mate. Give up. Give it up, mate. Just get out the comments. I'm going to block you in a minute. We've got Chelsea. Yeah, we have. Do you agree with Scholes that Cruz is an ideal replacement for Carrick? Cruz is fantastic. Is Scholes around here somewhere? We've seen him earlier. I think BT have finished now, but Tony Cruz is fantastic. I remember David Moyes wanted to bring him to Manchester United and didn't succeed. Didn't succeed with a lot when he was at Manchester United, but he tried to bring Tony Cruz in. He didn't do that. Tony Cruz would be a fantastic signing. Do I think we'll sign him? No, because is that Real Madrid? Real Madrid with Cruz, Modric. I think they've got a fantastic centre-half partnership there, and I can't see them letting either of those go. But guys, I've been Adam McKola. I've been here at Ewood Park today. United have won 2-1. We're through to the last 8 of the FA Cup. We've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge in the next round. A very difficult tie, but overall, good news here today for United. And we bounce on, and now we got San Etienne next, and then Southampton in the final. It's going to be a big week, this, and I am really, really looking forward to it. Before I go, thank you to Wes Brown and thank you to Blackburn for getting us in here. And you guys that had your feathers ruffled and started feeling oh, what are these guys doing in the press box? Mate, have a word. We're not going to be here again. We'd rather be in the away end. And if we do come back here again, how about you say it to my face rather than posting and blocking us on Twitter and things like that? Anyway, I'm out of here.